Welcome to Truth Transistor Radio.
Around 2010, I saw a documentary called Zeitgeist. And this really challenged my thinking. It challenged my faith. It perhaps made me want to take truth seeking more seriously because I really just wanted to know what the truth was instead of it being about entertainment. But a lot of things were going on at this time. I started to realize there were disinformation agents. There were truthers or conspiracy theorists that were calling other ones disinformation agents, and they were calling the one that was calling them they were calling each other disinformation agents. A lot of it seemed very more about entertainment and fake, and I started to realize that. And I wasn't sure what to believe anymore in terms of the conspiracy things, because which ones? I thought maybe it's the Christians that I need to believe, that I need to focus on. But then I saw Zeitgeist, and this really challenged my thinking, because according to Zeitgeist, if you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. I believe it's still up there. In the first 20 minutes or so, it talks about religion, and it claims that the Bible was based on ancient paganism and sun worship. Things like that the 12 sons of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 disciples were all based on the 12 signs of the zodiac, that Jesus brought in the age of Pisces, fish, because he made them fishers of men, and that the claim of Zeitgeist was that everything in the Bible was symbolic for, the ancient pagan astrotheology idea. And I heard things like this from other conspiracy theorists as well, like Jordan Maxwell and William Cooper, although William Cooper was saying this is what they believe, not what he believes. But I have to tell you that my faith was challenged, and I was wondering if this documentary was in fact correct, or was I duped, or is this documentary wrong? And I wasn't sure what to think anymore, because it was very convincing. And at the same time, I wanted to believe what the documentary was saying. To be honest with you, I wanted to be morally free to do what I wanted and not live under biblical guidelines. Up until this point, so this was about 10 years ago now, 2010-ish, and up until that point, I lived the Christian life. I believed wholeheartedly in Christianity and the Bible, and was sincere. Now, I wasn't perfect. I was kind of an immature, undisciplined Christian, but at the same time, I took Christianity seriously. And at times I would have doubts, but I didn't really face those doubts head on until 10 years ago when I saw that documentary. And I was thinking, okay, I'm going to put this to the test and take this so seriously, because all I want is the truth. And if the Bible's not true, I'm just going to go live what I want to, live the life I want to live. But if it is true, I know that, just because I want to believe something doesn't mean that it's the best thing for me. And it doesn't mean it's true. If you want to believe that pizza and cake and ice cream and Cokes is better for you, that doesn't make it so. Vegetables, as much as we don't necessarily like to eat vegetables or exercise, those things are good for us, So I also knew I didn't want to just because I wanted to live a different way and didn't want to believe that I was, accountable to the Creator God of the universe, didn't mean that it wasn't true. So I wanted to be careful, So I didn't stop believing. I was just going to test these things out. So I actually said a prayer, and I would challenge any of you, whether you're agnostic or a Christian having doubts or whatever you are, to pray this prayer to the Creator. I'm not going to even tell you who the creator is. I'll just tell you, just say, Creator God, if you're out there, please show me who you are. Please show me the truth. And I said this prayer. I also said, because otherwise I'd rather live for myself. But I said, if you are real, then I know the best thing for me to do is to take up the cross and follow you. But also, I wanted to know if you are, whoever you are, the Creator God, that if you're the God of the Bible, I want you to show me that too. And if you're not, if the source of truth is somewhere else, then I want to find it. So this was the most sincere prayer I ever had, and to be honest with you, there was a part of me that was hoping that I would not be convinced of anything, that I would and I didn't really give a time limit because I didn't want to rush anything, but I also thought, okay, if a few months down the road I have not heard anything or had any kind of revelation or confirmation, then I'm just going to start living for myself. And I really kind of said that on my own, but I also wanted to be sure. I didn't want to rush into anything. And honestly, within that first week, God began to work on me. And I became convinced and that God is real and that the Bible is true. And also, I think he's clarified a lot more to me. And I say I think because a lot of people out there think that they know what the truth is. But I think in terms of conspiracy theories, I think that there's been a lot more discernment on my part in terms of who the disinformation agents are, what the truth really is.